So welcome back to the adventures of Bell Shelter in Eora, and basically we finished our quests in the Gullet, so it's time to prepare for new things. And we have several quests we can finish in other parts of the city. For instance, this one, and then a lot of things that could be done. But I think one of the first thing to do at this point, we are ready to level 13, and I don't remember exactly when it starts to happen, but at this point usually there are chances that when you try to reach other part of the city, you have some random encounter, and some of them can be pretty dangerous if you try to do the battle included in the encounter. So in theory we could escape the battle, a young lady against a bunch of monsters, and if you manage to win the battle, well, you cannot manage, you probably will not manage to save the lady, but the reward is a great sword for this kind of build, which is a caster build, because that sword is able to make all your spells do 10% more damage. So pretty good thing to have. So all in all, I think it's worth to risk that battle, but it's a battle you must fight with care, because it's very easy for Villa to get killed. So one of the first things you should do is be prepared to use some way to make Villa safe, else it can end your ultimate immediately. But all in all, so what we want to do is try to improve our stats as possible, be prepared for the battle, prepare the items and so on. So at this point we could also level up, I think. And also we have an injury here, and the plan is to reach where is it? Periki's Overlook, does a place where we can take a bath and cure this injury for a little money, also get some more nice effect, but this is the place probably which is most convenient. Alternative could be making a potion, another potion, but it costs more and it doesn't help a lot, because we already have the effect of the other potion to increasing the skill, so it could be a little wasted. So what we want to do is take that buff instead. But going there, it means that we could have those encounters, risky encounters, so better to be prepared. So what I will try to do is probably okay, so now you have to really choose, I think, if we want to play like we would do an ultimate and increase our buffs gained using the Kabbalist Gamison as much as possible, or we want to try and play without the help of prolonging these things. All in all, I think I will just keep on playing prolonging because we already started that with the skills, and all in all, I think that honestly, for the real ultimate challenge, there's no alternative. If you want to win that challenge, you must use some kind of way to increase the duration of your buffs. So if you are a priest, you use things like barring death doors and is called the spells, I don't remember the other one, making the spells last more. You use the brilliant things and so on. And in this case, with other classes having less magic for it, we use items like this one, the Kabbalist's Gamson, or when we reach Azongo, we use the classic one, which is the Strand of Favor medallion. But these things make the ultimate much more possible to be beaten or beat. Not sure about it, but you get the idea, to win the ultimate. Anyway, so to cut a long story short, I will try to improve our skills and our positive effects as much as possible. Then I will try to level and see if we are able to survive these future battles and so on. So now situation currently we have our skills increased by the using some oils and incense and so on, prolonging the effect, and we have other good effects prolonged, like this 16% more damage, shock damage prolonged from the Deltos cage. Not much, but better than nothing. Then we have this one, Scordio's Trophy, which is the pistol. We have currently 51% less recovery time. We can keep on using this for even more recovery time. We will never reach 0 like with the Scordio's Edge, but it's a good improvement, and you don't have a limit really. You can always increase this. It will never become 0, but it's really useful. So this is one of the things you can do to improve. And then we have also this one, which is good. 20% less damage from melee attacks from the high Paraga. And then we can look for other things. Okay, so one of the things is more stacks of the Scordio's Trophy. We can do like this. Opening barrage, so 5 points, 5% less recovery time for each time we hit something, and this something usually is Vila, because she's able to heal herself very fast when out of fights. So this is usually one of the things you do to get something useful to prolong. Okay, and this is one, but we have others. So at this time, in theory, we could get also this one. That is due. 2 points of health per 3 seconds. Because it lasts 6 seconds, but we can prolong it when we have it. So this is another one. Problem is we must invest 3000 gold. But all in all, I think it may be worth. So this is another thing we do. So now we have this enchantment on the cuirass. You can use it to get this good effect. So we will swap with this one. And this is another one. So this is... I don't think I have, at the moment, simple way to get some more lash from Delta's Cage. You need to damage yourself with electricity for it to work. It's not super easy for this class. I think we can do another great thing, which is crafting a special boom.
That will do nicely.
Which is called Unstable Soul Essence. It's not very costly, easy to do because ingredients are not rare, and it's great to prolong because it is restoring 1 point of health per second in practice, and you can easily prolong it because 12 seconds starting duration, it is easy to prolong. And this is one of the few things that last auto combat, so we can use it. You can use it auto combat and it lasts, so pretty useful. And here it is. So basically we hit Villa, get some more recovery, less recovery. Then we use the boom to heal and prolong both this recovery bonus and this healing bonus. And then we want to prolong also this one, and we should be able to get it hitting. We need 1 crit with the Scordios. Should not be hard, so let's try it. And Villa, the gist of beating the ultimate is to turn problems to opportunities. Villa is the worst problem of the ultimate. You must find a way to turn this in an opportunity, and we do exactly that. Use Villa to prolong our good effects. I want to repair this worth the money. So we wait for her to be healthy again. Let's see. we have 4 more stacks. As you can see, the previous effect from Scordeo Trophy is a sort of separate spell. This happens when you reload after a while, so you can stack these different spells in theory. And as you can see, we now have Devil's Due from the Devils of Karak breastplates for a very short time, but we can manage to prolong it if you do it fast enough, like this. Because when we are in the inventory, time in theory is stopped. It is not really 100% stopped, because I think the time it takes for the animation to play when you swap things is not entirely freezed, but it is a very minor change in time, so you can do it pretty fast and gain a lot of duration
nice.
for your effect. And basically, like everything, when we reach something like 8 millions of seconds, we are sure that it's enough even for the ultimate. And obviously, each time you do, you increase also your previous effect. So it's not something hard to do. If you do the real ultimate, you will have also the wild challenge. So problem is you cannot see any information about how long and how many of these. Well, almost nothing. You can see something here and there, but all duration information is completely hidden, and you don't know really how much time you have. You must sort of calculate it and estimate how much duration you can have. That's why in short you should count how many swaps you do. But for now we can see exactly how many seconds and get the idea of how all works. So we want to prolong this one to be some 1000 seconds at least, but if we swap here, double clicking, oh sorry, not this one, this special Gambeson cuirass should be fast enough. You do it 100, 200 times and you're safe. You should count. But as we know how it works, and I want to do things fast, so it's less boring to see, but you get the idea. I will use a mouse macro now to do this, but it is like double clicking, just done faster. Okay, so let's see. We are about 15,000 seconds. Okay, now we can just try prolonging our boom effect. Let's see. Unstable Soul Essence. Ooh, 12 and 6 health restore in 6 seconds, so about a little more than 2 health points per second. Not bad. And it's also fast to prolong because it has a good starting duration. So let's do it. And we could also keep on hitting Villa.
Oh, indeed.
Just to increase our stacks
Perfect.
of Scordios improvement. Let's see.
That will do nicely.
Okay, score that is due still there, a lot of seconds. Unstable soul essence, we have 200 seconds, not bad. And so on. And we keep on adding stacks of opening birds from Scordios. So basically, in theory, we can get more and more. We can reach another 50% or even more. Problem is, this is not something that can achieve a zero recovery. It's impossible, but you can make it always better. So let's do it.
Very well.
Always pay attention to not kill Villa. So when you see she's bloodied, stop. Don't try to keep. Also, it's a good thing to use a shield here because you in this way you have less accuracy and less risk to crit her too much and kill her. And we keep on swapping while we wait for her to recover.
Oh, very nice.
Okay.
Yes.
So hard to do, but ooh, near that. Pay attention, because near death is already super risky. So I'd say a couple hits, no, 3 hits is already risking something. Better to hit a couple times and then wait for Villa to heal. She should heal very fast.
That will do nicely. Oh, indeed.
Always keep your hand over Villa when she is bloody or near death. Stop. And then we could also try to prepare ourselves for possible future battles, because there's a high chance that when we try to travel to another part of the city, we can trigger some of these risky quests. So for instance, last thing I will do is get some decent armor. We can decide if you want to get some fireball spells ready. We have the medallion giving us fireballs, and in this case we want to keep this ring giving us accuracy with fire attacks. Or we want, for instance, to keep this one, which is giving more 1 point of intellect and power surge, a 1 power level, which is pretty good. We recharge it this way. So all in all, I think I will choose to have the fireballs. And in this case, probably better to have the gauntlets of accuracy. So we are more likely to hit better. And this could be important, better to have some booms, cinder booms ready if we have to go to a hard fight. Could be great to have them. Super important, scroll of withdraw for Villa. This is essential because we must keep her alive. And if battle starts from surprise, we need them. And then some scroll to heal ourselves and Villa in case it's needed. And here I think here we could use some more healing, or maybe I think I will put a figurine here, because we could have not enough time to start our summons, and having one of these fast casting figurine could help surviving, especially for Villa. So I think this is good. And then what we want to use for belt. This one is good, 1 point of healing, but we already have different healing effects. So in this case I think it's better to use this blunting belt, which is giving us more armor. And that's it. Maybe this one. It's good to have stealth, but we mostly need to survive walking to other part of the city, and so for now better to use a cloak of protection. And we also prepare for we will prepare before traveling. Okay, so another thing that we could want to do is upgrade this, but we miss the ingredient, and this is the best magic we can use. Last time we tried to see if the wild shot magic effect was something possible to prolong, but it doesn't prolong, so it's something probably that works only on battle time. But anyway, this Thunder's Report is one of the best one per encounter starting attack that you can use, because it's fire and crush area damage with a good push. And also there's the fact that's a great thing to use when you, especially at the start of some encounter. But we don't have this ingredient yet. And let me see. I think for now we are done with preparation. Oh, we could also bind the soul for this special sword. That's no different in practice between Chanter and Cipher effect you get from this sword, so it's the same. And we have the first target to be able to improve the sword is to kill one Kif, and we can talk with the sword.
Want? None of your god's damn business. Nice of you to notice. I was a ruler beyond compare. In truth, I don't know who I was. A much better swordswoman than you. Killing troublesome animancers. She was an agent of Dunnard Road.
Okay, so we get
her name is Ingfrith.
Another little hint.
Let's go kill something.
And we will prepare the sword. Let's see, Villa is still hot.
Yes.
Okay, let me check if
very nice.
Things are working. Seems so. Healthy.
Oh, indeed. That will do nicely.
Okay, we have already nearly another 50% of improvement. And our unstable soul essence, this is very important, having this healing, because it's something that will help a lot. Already we have several millions of seconds, so more than enough. And we have the first 51 less recovery time from the first Scordio trophy 20 stacks that we had already. And now we have another 49 from 18 hits with the pistol. So we can do a couple more just to reach, in theory, 100%, but it's never 100% meaning zero. It is, the more you add, the less effective it is. So it is really not worth going for 1000 stacks, because it cannot reach zero anyway. But it's good to have before being able to get the other powerful weapon with a similar effect, which is the Sabar, the Scordio Saber. That can reach 0 points of increase. Not of increase, sorry, of recovery time. But to get the idea, we already can reach things like
Oh, very nice.
1 and 7 seconds of reload time for the pistol. And for instance, for a spell like this one, this is pretty interesting because this spell is a very fast cast spell, and we have already a cast time which is 0.4 seconds. With this enchantment, recovery time is 1.2 points. So if you have enough focus, you can spawn this spell at a terrific speed even before having the Scordio's Edge. Morrowind will be probably next stream. I have a unique title for the stream because I'm using Restream and I cannot target more than one slot for 2 sources. So I have made a unique title where I stream, and I stream Morrowind, or currently I'm streaming a lot of Pillars of Eternity Deadfire. So next time I will probably stream Morrowind. But Morrowind is something that I have most of my stream already, so I'm doing something different. But you see, Morrowind or Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. This one is Deadfire. Morrowind maybe tomorrow or in a couple days probably. So, well, a couple more and then I think that's enough because
Yes.
not a big difference. Okay. Last one. Let's see.
That will do nicely.
Okay, that's enough for now. 22 stacks. And now let's prepare for the traveling. I will use this armor because I don't want to damage my precious Cabalist Gambeson or the Devil of Karok breastplate or the Miscreant leathers. Mostly because I don't have so much money and I want to use some money for the ship, to upgrade this ship. So I prefer to use cuirass, which I have in more than one copy. And okay, I think as weapon we could use this sword, which is giving us better reflection when coupled with the shield. And then we have, for instance, this weapon. And that's it. So I will save, and then we will see if we are able to survive. Oh, another thing that we could do is actually level up. I think it's good because we may face some risk and better to do it. So, survival. I will get some more intimidate. Oh, and now. This is good, we can unlock both classes. Thank you, Azimitr Ruby. It's nice if some people enjoy the streams. I hope that some Pillars of Eternity player enjoy them too, because there are not many streams about this game where people comment on tactics and things. There are a lot of great ultimate run in video, but usually those have no comment because nobody is going to comment while trying the ultimate. It's something that requires 100% concentration on the game. But there are interesting things that could help if people want to try the ultimate. So commenting is something that I think could be useful. Obviously, this channel is mostly about Morrowind and showing a big Morrowind world with a lot of mods, and that's what I usually do, and probably the reason why people come here first. But I like this game too, and I want to try to see if more people can be interested in it. And coming back to the game, we can improve both our classes, and it's never easy to choose what ability to get, because there are plenty of good ones. But at this point, with this possible risk we can have to be ambushed by some risky encounters, I think I will get an improvement to my preferred summons, because this is giving them more attack and also a different kind of attack, so they do more damage this way. And until we get the instruments of death weapons, probably this is the best summon available, in my opinion. Also, the ogres are great, but only in certain situations where the fire damage is not working well. So I choose this one. And then we have another big step for our Cypher level up, because level 5 for Cypher is full of great things. This is great if you have summons. Tactical Meld, aware to you and your summons. This is great. Dominated one enemy and charmed around every enemy around. This can really save an encounter when you are nearly dead to something that you can still win. And this is another great one, probably the best cipher spell in my opinion, if you are not playing Enderal, Nerim or Actuen. I think I played Artwend. Artwend is the first one they did for Morrowind, because if it is that one, I played it. I think it is one of the more scenic and interesting mods done for the introduction. For the intro part, because you start in a castle, that's a very nice scene, and it's also great for the atmospheres or the mountains and trees and so on. It becomes a little more generic. Probably it's not really 100% finished. That's the reason why. When you start doing some quests, it becomes a little less interesting, but it is still a great mod, if it is the one I remember. And I think I started playing Enderal, but I did not finish. Honestly, I started, but it was a little too similar to standard Skyrim, so never finished. But Artwell is great. Nerim, not sure. Is it still for Morrowind? Because I'm not sure about it. But I did not play it, so it could be something great to try. Thing is, personally, I prefer mods that for Morrowind that can be added to my current world, to the rest of my modding list. And these mods are great, but they are sort of total conversions, so you cannot really play them with other mods. Oh, Oblivion. And then I did not play it because it's been a lot of years since I played something for Oblivion. Honestly, it's one of the three, Morrowind, Oblivion and Skyrim, that I like less. So if I play something different from Morrowind, I play Skyrim. Oblivion, not my preferred one. But I played a lot when Skyrim was not available. Anyway, I think I will choose this one, because this is simply a great spell. 20 points of accuracy, 20 points of defenses, and you are destroying your enemy defenses, removing 8 points of intellect, 8 points of perception. So a no-brainer here. This is a great spell.
I shall.
Okay, so save, because we are not doing that is the other round, to be able to stream with ease and relaxed. And let's see what happens. So we must choose where we want to go. There are several places we want to visit. A lot of them, in fact, because this way we could go back to the Prince Haruhihi palace and talk with him and finish one quest for experience and maybe some money, but mostly experience. We want to get here for the same reason, and especially to take the buff and remove our injury. And we want to get here too, to finish other quests and so on. We could want to go here also to do some try some bounty, to finish another quest, but mostly to try some bounty. So all in all, probably best place is this one, because first we want to remove that injury, and so this is where we try to go. Let's see what happens. Oh, and we have encounter. So now we must choose, do we want to risk a battle? We want, because usually you can gain some nice things from risking the battle. So let's see what happens. Ooh, this is a tough one, but with a good reward. So we must save the lady from the Scalder and other creeps. So now this battle is not easy, because we have Villa to protect, and it's almost impossible to protect Villa and the girl. So sorry for the girl, but we cannot. We are alone. We are tired. We are playing with maximum difficulty. We cannot manage to save the girl and survive. Bye, Azimiro Ruby. Thanks for watching. Next time there will be Morrowind. Okay. So, in my opinion, the right option here is number 2, because this way we can gain a little time to try and get Villa to a safe state. Maybe we have time to put out our summons to prepare for the big battle. If we choose number 1, I think the enemies will try to kill us immediately, and we could not have enough time to survive. Obviously this one 2 is not good. This one, if you want to skip the encounter and try to run away. If you are doing the ultimate, you may want this, especially if you are not using a class that could get some advantage from the weapon you can get from the encounter, which is a weapon, a very good weapon for a spellcaster, because it is increasing damage from spells. If you are not a caster, you may want to skip the encounter and avoid the risk, but we want that sword, so we risk. And now start a battle. So okay, first thing first, summons up. Really important. We are still on stealth here. Now Villa does the wrong thing at the wrong time as usual. She's out of stealth. But we are still fast casting here, because we are still on stealth. Try to go near the enemies. Use our pain link on summons. And now we try to protect Villa. we have to use one of our precious scrolls because no way we can survive this thing. And now we run away because a tactic is we cannot survive all these enemies at once.
Yes.
They are pretty nasty. So what we want to do is get them away from Villa, and we must find a place where we can defend using the summon to stop the path of the enemy. So as soon as we can, we go this way, prepare to summon another pack of our precious worms. So the enemy will try and reach them, and we go to a safer place, but keep them far from Villa. This is more or less
Certainly.
the right tactic for this build to manage to survive this encounter. Important thing is survive, keep them far from Villa, and go to a place you can defend. And then, when you have this... but I think... we have not been lucky. One of them is still here. So, probably we cannot do it. Let's see if we can pass here, but I think we have not been lucky. Villa cannot survive. No, I don't go over because I already know how it will end. So more attention to where you place the summons. It is super important to be able for your summon to attract all the enemies, else Villa is dead. That's why doing something like this fight for the ultimate is always super risky.
Yes. Yes. Indeed.
This bastard is not coming.
Certainly.
Very, very difficult battle. Keeping Villa alive is not easy at all.
Not quite. Last. Lost it.
No. I will try this desperate thing, but I think they are trying to kill Villa. So all in all, don't do this for the ultimate. Too risky. I will try again. Probably I will made it sooner or later, trying it more than once, but super risky. Because if one of them doesn't follow, Villa is dead.
Yes. Very well. Yes. Oh. My blood burns. Oh. My blood burns. Oh.
Maybe this time we can do it.
Yes. Black 10. Don't succumb.
Meetum da sida ex cochinting this is.
Ah, that were then rough. Got to try something else. Ah, that were then rough. Ah, that were then rough.
Yes.
Perfect.
Meetum da sida ex cochinting.
Oh. Ah, that were then rough.
Meetum da sida ex cochinting this is.
Okay, so the real problem is always Villa.
I shall make it so.
I don't know. In theory, with a little attention, it should be possible to manage to get all the enemy to follow you, but it's risky. That's a good reward, very good. This sword,
As you like.
the Griffin's blade, with this enchant, very worth, is giving you 10% increase of damage with any spell and 5 points of will. So for a caster, it's a pretty great thing to have. Also, this is an interesting effect that we can prolong. Steadfast, which is 5 points of resolve. The problem is, for some reason, it is very easy to for this effect to be cancelled. I think that's some kind of overlapping with other ways to get the effects. So for some reason it doesn't last so long like other effects that we can prolong. But all in all, it is just something that you can prolong for free, so also good to have, better than nothing. To get this effect, you can use the sword. You must have a sword equipped, one of your slots. And we could use it. Let me check this. Oh, I was not able to find it because I had it still in the container. Okay, here it is. We can put it here, for instance, and then to get that loyal companion, we must become blooded. So how can we do that? With fireball, we must damage ourselves, and we can do it, for instance, with fireballs. Like this, we put the medallion. There are 2 of them, so they recharge. Another little trick born for the ultimate. So Another thing, we don't want armor because we want to damage ourselves. We don't want this. Okay, I will change also this path. We could get perception, resolve, recovery penalty and speed, movement speed. Not bad. Okay, so no armor, so we can hit ourselves with the fireball. This way we should reach bloodied and get steadfast. We must pay attention mostly to not kill ourselves and especially not kill Villa. Okay, we should be where it is. We should have it in theory. Last brisk fighting. Oh, here it is. Loyal companion, steadfast. Let's see. Not. In theory, we should have it already. Okay. In theory, when we get... Oh, silly me. I must enable the proper slot.
Oh, very nice.
Now we have it. We can prolong it. So this is good if you want to have steadfast for a time, but it is not very reliable. It is easy to lose this bonus. We have other way to get this effect while fighting. That's one of the cipher spells. More than one we can use to get the same effect, but all in all it's something good to have for free. So we are getting it also to show you how to get it. Okay.
That will do nicely.
And now, as you can see, we start from 13 points of resolve, which is not bad at all at the start of the fight, have this kind of resolve. Also, we could use a pet to increase it to 15, and 15 starts to be a good result, able to help also with deflection and so on. All in all, I think it could be good to change path while we have this bonus. That should be this one. Yeah. So in theory, we can reach with this path 15 points of resolve. From the start. Okay, this battle, more or less, we won it.
Yes.
With our build, we can save, so no problem. With a real ultimate challenge, think twice before doing this battle, but with enough practice on your test save before playing the real ultimate save, I think you can do it. At least I think I done it during my ultimate, and that sword, if you manage to get it, really helps. So maybe what? If your build is not a custom build, skip it, not worth the risk. But if you're using a custom build, the sword is really nice.
Certainly.
And worth the risk.
Oh.
So let's prolong it a little more. And all in all, we just use one scroll, so not bad. Again, let's be ready for next battle. Oh no, you must put 2 of them here to be sure they recharge. And the ring. Okay, our cape. They are not sorting.
Oh.
Okay,
Very
let's
nice.
save and
Indeed.
see if this time we are able to reach our destination without encounters. Another encounter. So as you can see, at a certain point of the run, you start having these encounters every time you move between one of the places of the city, and they can be pretty dangerous encounters. So you may want to skip them depending on what you can get from the encounter. For instance, this one, for our build, probably it would be convenient to walk away, because we risk and we don't get any loot from this. We just get some bonus reputation with the one, I think, if we manage to survive and help the one, but probably it is not worth. I will try to fight, because with this build we try and want to explore the possibility of this build if the build is able to manage ultimate level difficulty fights. But my suggestion is, if you do the real ultimate with this kind of build, skip, walk away, because the loot from here is not worth the risk. But we will do the battle anyway. It's not so difficult to survive this battle like the previous one, but to survive usually you must use a couple of scrolls for Villa, and it is not worth. But we will see. So go, I'll take care of this. We save, we try. Oh, there are options here too. So this one is the noble one, the one which will get you most reputation probably, but it is probably the difficult one because it means that civils will try to run away and you will be attacked immediately by the enemy. This one is probably easier. You tell them to stay where they are, so they will be attacked too by the enemy. And honestly, from a scenic point of view, probably this is the good one. To me, citizens, I'll protect you. Let's see what happens. And we passed the check. I resolve check. A high level resolved check. You need 14 points. Let's see what happens. Ooh, they are running. One of them is still here. Wow, better than nothing.
Yes.
So here we want to pull the salmon up as soon as possible. Luckily we have one of them still. Then we want to protect us from damage.
Lost the spell.
Oh crap, I did something silly here. Didn't manage to pull the salmon up. Try to do this now. Villa can stand some hits from the oozes. Not many of them, but some she can. Okay. And now we can try to get some damage to those bastards. I think I hit my friend here. Not good.
Yes. This is too much.
Not an easy fight.
Spot on. Oh.
shall.
These wounds run deep.
No. Not worth. If you manage to survive here, oh, you use a lot of scrolls. Not worth the risk. I will try again, but honestly, better to skip this fight. We can sort of manage, but let's see. We managed to keep the summon up this time.
Yes? hinting Nazi.
Jokes are come. Proact 10.
Ooh. Well, I think we can do it.
Oh,
But
Quay, seal
Rila is ghosting a lot of.
Meetum Zasida ex cock hinting Nazi.
yes. Oh, yes. Spot on. Oh, indeed. Hmm? Oh,
Meetum Zasida ex cock hinting Nazi.
yes. Proact 10. Oh, indeed. Quay, seal must meet.
Yes. Meetum Zasida ex cock hinting Nazi.
Yes. Very well. Sacritu. Quay, seal must meet.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, indeed. Perfect. Hmm?
Certainly.
Sacritu.
Yes.
Yes. Quay, seal must meet.
Yes.
Finish them. Oh.
Okay, I think we made it. But again, lots of things you have to use. Scrolls.
Wait, the seal must meet. Oh,
Meetum da sida ex cochintin nasi.
I shall.
I want to see my helmet.
Meetum da.
Oh,
Meetum da sida ex cochintin nasi.
proacted. Oh, wait, the seal.
Meetum da sida ex cochintin nasi.
Oh, good.
Yes. Indeed. Meetum da sida ex cochintin nasi. Meetum da sida ex cochintin nasi.
Perfect.
Okay. Won the battle. You can do it. Again. Is it too hot?
I shall make it so.
Not sure. Because loot is just some minor things. And you gain some reputation probably
Certainly.
with the Warner, but let's see. We spent 2 scrolls, some booms, 1 figurine. Probably not worth. So I think I will just load here. Or maybe not, because I don't want to repeat the battle with the sword. I didn't save it. So no, I will just keep the battle. But you get the idea, probably better to skip this fight. Because all in all, you spend money to repair things. And you don't get good loot like the sword. But anyway, we did it. This build can do it. And now, I hope finally we are able to reach our destination with no more encounters. Maybe if you had the money, we had the money. In theory, we could have invested in another potion
Wait to make some new friends.
and get that injury cured. Could have been maybe better. Because we must spend the money anyway to repair all this thing. I don't know. Open to opinion and debate. But if you cure the injury here, it's better because this way we get also
Please, enjoy the
for
baths. When you're ready to leave, I will provide
900
you with a towel.
we get our injury fixed, and we get also an interesting effect. Like this. We get one more point of empower, which can be useful if you want to restore our spells or to empower one of them. And we get also another nice effect, which I think is some increased focus. Adriatic Glow. Oh, one cast with level 1 Cypher spell, one cast with Chanter. So what this means probably for a Cypher is a little more starting point, focus starting point, because this kind of caster has not a finished number of spells you can cast. It has a focus and chance limiting. Yes, I think we start with a little more points, but not really game changing. Anyway, the good thing is we have no more the injury, so get better defense, better accuracy. And now we can go on with our
Hot
quest.
razor skewers, crusted swordfish.
And well, we can visit the shop. The shop is great for ingredients. Always good to take a look here
Welcome back, stranger.
for your
If you have
enchanting. Let's see. Oh, also I could have also done something like getting some drugs and prolonging the duration of the drugs to be able to better fight. I don't like drugs very much because the withdrawal means that then if you use drugs once, you have to use them whenever they finish their effect. But prolonging the effect in theory means that you should not do it often. So, well, we could do before next fight, maybe do also that. But anyway, we are here mostly to look for useful ingredients. We could use... Okay, I think this is an ingredient good if you want to upgrade some stuff. Like Crown Prismatic stuff, I think, or one of the other ones. So let's see, do we have something like that? I don't think so. So this is an ingredient not easy to find. So Let's buy it. Oh, it's not cheap. I will buy one for now. Fangs are good because we can make withdrawal scrolls with that, but it is not easy to find. We already have some. We will see. Other ingredients. Not much. I was hoping to get some electric element, but we have fire and primer rock. Not what we need. Another good things to get for enchanting staffs and things like that is a pelt. So let's buy this. And we can sell things. So this. Dagger, this one. So essentially I try to sell things I don't use much. First, and then this is great for for wizards, but we cannot use it. I have 2 of these capes, so I can sell one. And for now, that's enough. Let's take a look at our statistics. As you can see, resolve is no more there. So that buff we get from the sword is not really lasting long. The reason is, in my opinion, because when we use, for instance, the Cipher spell, this one, which is giving us Steadfast, the same effect. It sort of overlaps the one coming from the sword, and then it is cancelled. Probably this is the reason why. So all in all, not super good, because we have a spell that we can use easily while fighting. So the advantage is mostly at the start of the fight. You have already a better deflection and so on, but we have a spell. We could try respecting and skipping that spell, but problem is this spell is essential also to lower enemy resolve, so it is pretty much a needed spell if you want to try the ultimate, because there's one of the super bosses basically needs a disintegration to be tackled easily, which is the one you aware giant enemy, and if you manage to use disintegrate, you will be able to kill a Wani without generating new enemies. To do that reliably fast, you have to land this spell, increasing your accuracy. But to land this one, you have to go against it, and these super bosses have high defenses, so this spell is essential to be able to land this one, because it is lower in resolve. So all in all, better to have this spell if you are a Cypher and want to do this kind of high level fights. And we finish the quest with Fascina.
You're back. Cool.
So,
any news?
But we can lie, we can... we will tell the truth, but Tano couldn't pay his debt. The Royal Deadfire Company took him.
Cool. This is what of the gloves? What happened to them?
And then, all in all here, for our round, the best thing is to lie, because we want to keep the gloves. It is always 1 point more of pickpocketing. Probably we could do without them, but
Cool. Did you drink too much
all in all,
seawater?
better to keep them.
Madiko, I am beyond done with this.
And we can
Madiko.
get her, follow
Be
us,
safe. Agrassim, wherever you're headed.
and become a companion. Not a real companion, because we are doing solo, so companion will stay on the bot. But nice to have her anyway. And we have the Rokowa fingers, dexterity and slate of hand. So, and spark crackers, but those are 1, 2 per rest, and not really super useful. This could be useful. 1 point of slate of hand. Anyway, now we can talk with the shop imp to buy things.
Shop imp, greetings.
But before... Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a great weapon for a chanter, because you can enchant it with pretty nice things. Basically, with this enchantment you can use an empower point, cast an invocation, empower an invocation, get back instantly 3 phrases, but important thing is that you get back the empower point, so you can do it once for free for each fight, and this is pretty useful. We could enchant it, but it costs money, and we don't have money to buy it at the moment, because we want to spend our few money in a better way. But if we reach a point where we have enough money, this is one good thing to buy, and this is another good thing to buy, maybe even better. This shield is special because enchantment is giving you a little health with this enchantment, pale light. Very little health, 1 point in 6 seconds. Nothing really upful, but there's a trick here. This thing, like the Strand of Fire, like the our enchanted gambeson, works immediately when equipped. So it means each time you equip this shield, you get 1 health point. And people discovered very soon that you can basically equip this shield and another, and if you have another slot and you make a EI script to swap the 2 weapon slots, each time you swap the shield, you get that health point. So if you put it in a EI script running super fast, this thing can actually heal you automatically when you need to be healed the most during a fight. And it's especially useful also if you manage to be near Villa, because this way you heal also Villa. So this can be really something that can make you able to survive a difficult battle with Villa, even if you have no more scrolls to heal or protect her. So another good thing to buy. But at the moment we don't have the money, we have better things we could use. So for instance, each time we can get one of these, better to get it. And for now, okay, so quest down here. We can prolong a little. When in doubt about recharging your things, if you have the whale challenge enabled, you cannot see how many charges you have. I think it is hidden. So in doubt, drag and drop 2 of them on your inventory. This way you are sure they are recharged. And I think we can go. Let's see. Okay, now we could go here or here. I think I will go here first. So, Kahanga Palace. We want to speak with Prince Haruhihi.
Ikira, but have you pried any secrets
And we
from the
finished
Gullet yet?
this quest.
Undercroft, a darker, more fetid layer of Neketaka.
Getting 2,700 points, not bad.
Onikaza and I at least Delva's row is a stable target. I learned in the for now. What say? You hit upon my curiosity. You are quick to. If the black Delva's row, be sure that I had my sister. When it comes to the dignity, Ikira, Onikaza, Ikira.
And we get another quest.
That I desire. Does the name Ukaizo mean Ikira? Ukai's story are tried to that end. I sent an expedition. There were sites. You have the cartographer, the sanctuary. I am hoping that the question for it might be that's in better times than these. The trading company. I do not doubt that our rival Ikira. Then you are ready to depart? Naturally, before you the expedition. You forget we found one mystery heap. If you learn the crown has grown too.
So we got to investigate, and our cipher senses, watcher senses.
Kira, take care if you
realize that
yourself.
There are dead people and something strange happening in Motare Okozi, and we have this quest called The Last Sanctuary. We can talk with a cartographer here.
A Tepu, drawer of maps. When I discovered her, the sanctuary our ancestors, the Huana survived since those, I am told that the Oaxaca I was surveying the shore. I did not make it far up understand. Imagine how much history we lost. Death. I did not mean, should you land on a sanctuary? If we must. There is not, the same thing we all hope for. But if I am being selfish, I will not deny curiosity.
Okay, so how much money? There's a good trainer here, but I want to spare the money. So, we need also to speak with Arkemir. Okay, so we will do that too. I don't think I'm not sure it is worth to talk with the Queen at this moment. Probably not. But as we are here, that's something we could do, and the thing is trying a bounty. Usually not sure if this bounty is something that people trying the ultimate do usually, but I do because that's good loot, not super difficult, and it's a way to get money also. And if you manage to do it before doing the traveling to go back to the pirate island where the bounty is paid for, you spare some time. Also, is a way to kill some Keef and get mod weir to upgrade. So let's try this. If you do it if you manage to do it correctly with traps, proper traps placed and stealth, it should be not so hard. But if you try to directly fight all the enemy, it's hard. So we need stealth. So we put on again our stealth cape, and well, we can keep this one. We can keep the fireballs. And I will change armor for now. So, as usual, scroll or withdraw. If we can craft more, better to do it.
Very nice.
As usual, yeah, try to get most of them if you can. So we can craft 5 of them. Let's do it. And also booms. Always, these booms are always useful because they give blinded and burn damage. And we could use some healing scrolls. And also we prepare some boom like this. Always good to have one. And a trap. We need a trap. Okay. We check again our stealth. Be sure to have good stealth. 21. Pretty good. We check to have our EI inactive. Okay. And we start the challenge here with the fight here, because it's a fight that, if you don't pay attention, can be really difficult. Because these are upscaled enemies, and so we try our stealth, immediately follow the first dog, and try to get here.
As you like. Now here's something.
Get loot. Hide. We study where the dogs are going. Somewhere here. This one is going back. Right time to go up the stairs.
I shall make it so.
And then we try to understand where the dog is going. Right here. So if we place a trap here, we should be able to start the fight from a safe position. And keeping our staff on, at least for a while.
As you like.
That is, until Villa, as usual, is going to do the wrong thing at the wrong time. Okay, so as usual, summon up. We can do it very fast. We are on stealth. We were on stealth, correct? Because Vila, as usual, she's a really silly girl, but luckily our summon are up.
Yes.
So let's see. This is a beast with Gallowing challenge. Beasts can be a problem. Effect is exalted, and not the worst thing that could be, but still something annoying because it means robust. It means this thing is healing a lot.
Yes.
So it's harder to kill, but we can do it. Also, with this spell, we should decrease the healing. And while we wait for our focus to increase, our summons are still there. So as you can see, the upgraded wounds are using also some kind of extra damage. Not much, but in the long run it helps. Okay, so this is hard to kill. The secret horse is giving reduced healing to the warder, but still not easy to kill. So what I will do with the next summons is move one of the summons to start the battle with the rest. This is very important because this way you can control the battle, avoid fighting all the enemies together. That would mean certain death. But this way we can control the situation.
Mítum dá síra ag cochin tin nas is. Mítum dá síra ag cochin tin nas is. I shall.
Sacritu!
Well, that's it.
Yes?
Que te silmes mitu!
Yes? Oh.
Croacten!
Mítum dá síra ag cochin tin nas is.
Que te silmes mitu!
Mítum dá síra ag cochin tin nas is. Certainly.
So the first one to kill is Lady Epero, which is the one
Indeed.
having sort of infinite resources. So she's the most dangerous. Because the mage is too dangerous, but the mage doesn't have infinite spells like Lady Epero could have, because she's a cipher. As long as she's able to damage with that pistol she has. Plenty of resources.
Que te silmes mitu!
Yes? Mítum dá síra ag cochin tin nas is. Mítum dá síra ag cochin tin nas is.
Not in vain!
Got to try something else.
Ooh, that's a reflect.
Don't succumb!
Uh-oh, this is dangerous.
Que te
Mítum dá síra ag cochin tin nas is. Oh. It's beyond me. Certain. No, that's not it. Yes.
Oops, I was doing something really silly.
Yes. Meetum da sida ex cochintin nesis.
So all in all, this battle with the right tactic and enough stealth to start from a good position with a trap is not hard.
As you like.
And we got another scroll. That could be useful.
That will do nicely. Yes?
And so, this bounty too is done. Now I want to try a not easy thing, another one. Another bounty, which is the Katrine bounty.
Indeed.
So we go back to the Sacred Stairs. As usual, not really needed, but we want the challenge. So these enemies are tough.
The Deadfire is awfully big for this little Orlin.
Maybe it's not the proper time.
Candles and bombs.
Do you come to the coin bond? I will be here when you are ready.
Well, we must wait the evening for this bounty to be available, I think. Let's see. They should be here. They are not yet. So what could we do for now? We already been here. Hmm. $21 staff. Not easy. Let's try it. Okay, so
silence surrounds me.
We'll be sure to have my buffs up. And then we try to sneak inside. This is probably the most difficult things in the game. If you want to finish this quest without killing everything. And this is probably the right way to do it, because if you try to kill all the enemies in that level, can manage it, but it takes so long. And if you wait to do it when you are at a higher level, you cannot go to the pirate islands soon, and so you take more time anyway. So the proper way to do it is using stealth, and to manage doing it with stealth you need super high stealth. Anything less than 18, in my opinion, is almost impossible. To make it easy you need more than 20. Ideally 22, something like that. But for now, let's go inside. Inspect. Oh, we can get a glittering object, some ruby, not bad, and we can continue. So this is the important moment. We can go back or we can go inside. Once you go inside, you must pay attention because we are under stealth, but for some reason I think when you drop down you go out of stealth, and this is super risky because there is full of skeleton enemies, and if they see you I think you are almost dead. So you must be ready to stealth again as soon as you can take control of your character, in case you're not under stealth anymore. So let's do it. Prepare your finger over your stealth key and press continue. So pay attention. We are still on stealth. Okay. But it happened to me that for some reason I was no more under stealth, and this is very risky. So there are two paths, two relics we need to go on with this quest. One of them is to this side of the map, and one of them is to this side. We don't need to do everything now, but as we are here and we need to spend some time before the evening to be able to do that that fight, that bounty,
I shall make it so.
we can progress a little here, which is first opening this way out, and second, maybe we could do the first part, which is retrieving one of these items. And you should do from stealth. High stealth makes things much easier, and we can sneak more easily where the skeletons are, study how they move without them immediately noticing where we are. You just have to pay attention to not go exactly where the enemy is, but we should have enough stealth to do it safely like this. If you don't have high stealth, it is much more difficult. Thank you, Moria. A good Sunday, playing games and eating ice cream.
As you like. What have we here?
So also here there are enemies ready to fight you, but we can do everything from stealth and run away before having to fight them. Just be ready to run away. Not really run, but sneak away. And this is the first thing we must find.
As you like.
And now we can sneak away. If you want, you can kill the enemy. It is possible. Hard, but not super hard, so we will just skip them. And now, pay attention. Don't do anything silly. And it should be not so hard, because we already have seen how they move. So, it's a matter of a little patience and attention. And this is the easy part, because the real hard part is the next piece we must retrieve from the northern part of the dungeon.
Now here's something. I shall make it so.
That one is really hard to steal, because it's inside a room full of enemies. And you must find a proper way to lure those enemies using spark crackers. Not easy at all. So probably, not sure I want to try it right now. Maybe next time, because I'm a little tired. Honestly, I don't think I have the proper concentration. So I'll tell you what, I will save, try it once or 2 times, but if I don't make it, it will probably better to try it when I
as you like.
More fresh. Because it's not easy. So fast here, we try to prepare, study the enemy movement. We need some spark crackers.
What have we here?
This is a trap we can try to remove. Ooh, another one. Okay, this should be the right time.
Now here's something. I shall make it so.
So I will save here because I'm not sure how it can go. So in theory, now that when this come back, I could try and sneak this way.
What have we here? As you like.
And this is where things become a little difficult. So I think all in all it's convenient to try and open the wall here. So we'll try, as usual, when possible, use the the shift click tactic. So you click the objective, your target, and you shift click back immediately. So it's easier to keep on sneaking like this.
I shall make it so.
Shift click, and so you come back immediately before enemies have the time. So now this should open. We can loot the things if we manage to sneak away. Not sure it's safe, but I will try.
Now here's something.
Luckily there's a trap slowing the enemy.
As you like.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I risked a lot. This enemy is super smart. Okay. I think all in all,
I shall make it
better
so.
to open here. Okay. Now, this is the tricky part. So every now and then we keep on upgrading our bonus here, because in the real ultimate you never know exactly how much time you have for your bonuses. So every now and then just click when you are thinking about what to do next. Take your time. Exchange, swap your cuirass or your standard favor, and then
very
when
nice.
you're sure about what to do,
Certainly.
at least you have increased your bonus time. Not sure. Here maybe I could use a spark cracker because it's a little risky here. Better to do it. Okay, so the idea is come here, launch a spark cracker here, they come this way, go here, another spark cracker, and grab the thing, run away. More easy to say than to make it something something real, but there's not much anything else you can do unless you want to kill them all, which is not impossible, but it takes a lot of time because they are super tough enemies. So Oh, too slow. Oh, maybe I made it. Yeah, we did it at the first try. Woo! Honestly, I was not hoping something like that, but this is the way. 2 spark crackers and a lot of attention, because this is really hard. So my current stuff is 21. I'd say you need at least 18. Less than 18 you can be very good with stealth, but I doubt you manage to do it. So now we have... oh, we must read the things, probably. So I will sort things by time, and these are the things we need to read, the tablets here, because we must learn the name of those 2 dead heroes to be able to call their name and open the door. And now we got to talk with the super scary
Watcher.
Giant skeleton.
Been more than a middling life worth since my flails got bathed in. Speak, then perish. Listen, you've a cause from birth to fare
A
here.
death god.
Then speak a button your next in line. Curse her. I would aid again now. Speak. I cannot. What are you seeking to? Rivan, I hunted, but Rivan turned death. Rivan, I hunted, but Rivan turned death.
Yeah,
I tried to track the ship unawaited. The wind stayed. Was a slip. Came to the temple of Neketaka to be buried. Aye, the weapon cannot be allowed out in Aor. Think you're deserving, do you? Weren't you one of Duke and wield this weapon, aye?
And yeah, probably...
First, you'll swear a blood oath to
I think the best one is to pretend to cut your hand.
Now your troth has been marked before either.
And then we have the other quest for the priest. So we can take...
shall make it so.
This for the priest. I think. Or the contrary, I don't remember, but so we can do it without a fight. Now, if you want to do the fight, to do the challenge, probably you can do it, but
you, Captain.
I'm not 100% sure that fighting easier here could make Barrett not happy about it, so not sure I want to try it. You can kill easily compared to other battles we did. It's not so difficult. It's tough, but nothing really impossible. The reason why I don't want to do it is that I'm not sure about consequences with Barret, and so better to avoid it.
Indeed. Oh.
But now we should be done. We must remember to sneak, obviously, because this is still full of skeletons. And if you battle the skeleton, it seems not hard at the start, but then from this speed, a horde of skeleton is coming out. They are not super tough, but they are a lot of skeletons. And then you have all the skeletons and other monsters this side, but this way we just skip the fight and do things very fast. And this is the way everybody doing the real ultimate challenge is finishing this quest, because this is the fast way, sneaking. And then it's a proper time to try the battle here to get the bounty for Catherine. It should be, in theory. Let's see, what time is it? Too late. We are too late. Or maybe not. Oh no, that's because it's raining. So everybody is there. Let's see. Yeah, they are all here. Now they come back. So about this bounty. Enemy is super tough. There's a powerful wizard that we should kill, Katrin. Honestly, if you manage to avoid her attacks, she's easy to kill. The real tough things are the construct, and especially this one. This one is one of the most powerful, not super boss level enemies you have to fight. So this is just the first kind of difficulty. Second kind of difficulty, you have to do the battle in a place full of innocent NPCs walking around. So it's very easy to have some of them killed, and if that happens, everybody will turn red and try to fight you most of the time. So it's a very risky bounty from a certain point of view.
Yes.
So control, use spells that are enemy only. Luckily, our build, especially the casting part, science spells and chanter spells are almost enemy only damage. So we have easier task from this point of view. And like always, Villa is a big problem here, but there's a big but. This map has plenty of staircase, and staircase in this game are one of the few things usually are hard to tackle for the EI, and so there's a good probability, if you manage to run away fast enough, to be able to have Villa get stuck while turning on a stair or something like that, and you can get some advantage, and you can have Villa stop following you for a little while. And this is usually enough to be able to fight this battle without Villa around. if you manage to do this, there's a good probability you can manage to win the battle, even at a low level like this. So my suggestion is try to get Villa lost in some of these stairs. If you manage to run here without Villa following, try to get dismounted. But pay attention to the innocent people around. So I think for now I will save here and stop. But next time we will try exactly that. Try to run around, have Villa getting stuck while turning one of these staircase, and then from here we place a trap and use the bomb trick trying to start the fight from a distance. This will be our tactic.
Yes.
For now, thanks for watching and hopefully see you next time.